Okay, so this is our 2016 official car, Toyota Corolla, for the team, which is the software developers at my hub, Danokek Developers Hub. So we have like this hub here in Abuja, or this hub I made, where we have software developers from UI, UX, full-time developers, we have content writers, we have a legal team. And what we basically do here is to create software for both us and businesses. So I founded this year when I figured out that I've been working with lots of teams and I wanted to be able to create my own team that people would get to work with. And I also noticed I've been having a lot of hiccup on virtually lots of my platforms, like ReNav specifically. Sometimes the servers are going down. I've practically been the one doing the whole thing. If you followed me up this year, early this year, I talked about a new Daniel Cake where I was hoping on, making a better move and serving my customers first. So part of giving my customers the best, I had to assemble a team of different, background. This is one of the offices. We call this Hub One. You've been following my auto page, Daniel Keck, which is my normal Daniel Keck YouTube channel. You're going to see Hub Two, which is another one I opened. So I have like two hubs like this here in Abuja. I still have an academy in process where you're going to learn software development, real estate. So I'm not just showing you the official car I got for them. Let me walk you through so you can see what. So part of one of the major reasons I had decided early this year that I would be setting up a hub like this, which is a tech hub, it was practically because I wanted to do more. And I was really tired of hearing, my customers and users on my platform complain. Renap started up as a project of, because I was in school then, and I was getting to learn AI, which is artificial intelligence. I was playing with algorithms because I was in computer science. I learned computer science, which was my first degree, and I was familiar with Mary Bet, 1960 Bet, and I figured out that, virtual football is what it is, right? A computerized football, and it was created by software programmers. That drive led into creating a YouTube channel, which is where you are at the moment. And I've been able to build lots of prediction software, automated betting software, crypto software, Binance, sports trading software, numerous bot trading softwares. In fact, part of the knowledge I have on bot creation, the major reason I can today create undetectable AdSense traffic bots was because I basically started with creating bots that will be able to go gather information around different sports betting platforms for arbitrage betting and so much. And those knowledge were what helped me form, you know, um, a good box. But that's by the way. So we now started up as something that was transpired or something that was um, inspired by my knowledge on tech. And when I tried getting a team, the team I got were usually around customer support team, people who would reply people messages, but I wasn't really focusing on people who would help me create the software. So I started up a company that I was basically the chief programmer and basically the only support programmer you have. So if you reach out to any of the customer support team, the only thing they'll be able to do is to console you at the moment and table up the work for me. So I would always have pile up of loads and projects to do. I still code freelance. It was almost impossible to be able to, follow up. And then I listened to my customers and I knew I had to work with a team. But my early experience in tech was not encouraging at all. And one of the facts it wasn't encouraging was because at different points in time, I created softwares and I had teams, especially when I was in school, stole my code. I've created lots of WhatsApp groups, predictions will be going well. The moment it goes bad, they drag me, they call me names. All my good turns to bad. So I just wanted to do things on my own. I know that if it goes bad, it's going bad alone. But when it came this year, I had two big inspirations. The O Energy app, which was simply an app that you could order for petrol, you could order for gas, you could order for, refillable energy. So just the same way we have a dispenser and you can easily just take your dispenser bottle to the supermarket, exchange it for a new bottle water. I wanted something like that when it comes to the energy service. I wanted people to be able to, swap their gas cookers, to be able to, order for fuel and just have it delivered to their doorstep. And I knew that it had to do with lots of process thinking. And then I knew I had to assemble a hub. So on this hub, we have lots of departments. So firstly, this table right here, it's where we make a whole lot of meetings. And these meetings are usually between the media team and the what's it called again, developers team. So this auto section, we have the media team, we have a UI UX designer, We also have graphic designers over here. This other angle, you can see there's a portrait screen. We have developers, people who code, and we also have like a chief software developer that monitors the activities. On the other section of the hub, we have the content-driven department. This is where you have a corporate lawyer or the company lawyer. We also have my personal assistant over there. My personal assistant basically replies my messages. So you're sending me messages or you're trying to call me and you make complaints, you don't get me directly. Let's have a personal assistant. So the person's job is just to put meetings or schedule meetings with me. So like you're trying to reach me, they schedule a meeting. Then the company lawyer is just there to help us mend policies. There's certain things you get to put in factor when trying to create an app. Like when we started creating this O Energy app, we wanted to deliver gas cookers and petrol. It was just an idea we got. But get into the project, we figured out that we needed a lot of licensing. There are so many procedures. In order for you to be able to move and distribute, petrol-related products, you actually have to get a couple of license, and being registered properly as a oil and gas company. So I had to go through the rigorous step of heading over to CAC and I registered the Daniel Kirk Natural Oil and Gas Limited. You can go check it up on CAC. The company registration number is going to be below. So I assembled a hub like this. This is the hub one. There's another one at Apple Hub 2. I've not really had the time to be able to walk everyone through. Every one of my hub has both accommodation space. So I have developers coming from different parts of the country. We have an accommodation. There's a chef constantly. Feeding is not a problem. We have 24/7 power supply with inverter and a mechanical standby. We have company cars. That one is just one of our company cars. We have about two company cars: a Corolla 2016 and a Toyota Land Cruiser 2012. So I think it's a big win for me this year because I've been able to really focus majorly on getting to work with a team. I started up this Daniel Kirk Gists this year, and I part of what I discovered this year was I was so creative and I had a very beautiful mind, but I don't have people who I work with. And assembling a beautiful thing to help me create the software has made it more better. Like we're able to help people deploy the bots. Like for instance, if you have a YouTube channel, you have a website, a blog, you're not getting a lot of traffic, your Google AdSense anything slow, we can help you pop it up. I have lots of developers both here and the other branch, and everybody's working to make things easy. Before you message me, I can have three appointments with you, and I don't meet up because of different activities. And most of these things they don't really go, easy. I mean, some customers, I mean, you see them all the time. Most people drag them all the time, and I understand where their pains are coming from. It is really annoying when you get to patronize the service and you don't get exactly what you want at the exact moment. You get procrastination, but I mean, I was just one person. So this is what the current bot. Okay, let me walk you through my system. I'm supposed to be shooting out a video today on the OKEK bot, so we're already propped out, and the video should be commenting any moment from now. So now this is what my own department is. I'm not the kind of leader or boss who doesn't stay at the office. I'm at the office to make sure I lead my team. And I even listen to the meeting. So this is my own table station. My PA stays at my back and the legal department stays in the other section. So like you heard them saying, they were talking about, they said something around, we were discussing about the For Hire project. So For Hire is basically an app just like Uber, but or Bolt. But this app basically helps you to employ people around you. Like if you're looking for a barber, an electrician, a plumber, those normal stuff. Instead of meeting your neighbor and saying, "Oh, neighbor, do you know any plumber around?" You could just head over to the app and get someone. So please get me that other Mac, the MacBook Pro. So let's head aside and let's see what they've been discussing. So I didn't really get to pay so much attention to what they were saying um, last time. So I'm going to head outside right now and let's have a little discussion with the team to know what they're discussing about on the For Hire. So according to them, they said they wanted to make verifications because, like I said, most of these beautiful projects they sound beautiful. Writing the software, designing it on your Figma, it's not the problem. The major problem is knowing what it takes to execute. So they were discussing about KYC, which is how to verify artisan or people. I mean, people will come up to the platform to claim they're able to do this. So how do we verify they are actually able to do this? So that was the discussion they were having outside. Let's get outside and see what they were discussing.